Let's talk about building business credit with Credit Strong. And Credit Strong is a big player when it comes to business credit, building business credit. So into this conversation, I really want to unveil a few things about this player. So here are our general considerations. So when you think about business credit, especially when it comes to Credit Strong, I want you to think about your ability to build a business credit using your company's EIN. So you can build anywhere from $5,000 to $50,000 of business credit. That's kind of cool. And the cool thing we love about Credit Strong, what Credit Strong is offering here is that you are able to establish business credit for your company without paying interest. So you basically pay no interest with a 0% interest-free business credit builder account. So that's kind of cool. Now, when we speak about credit builder account, that means what? It just means that this is partially your own money, right? So when you think about a credit builder account, you have the ability to actually save money, but at the same time build credit at the same time. You can do this as an individual, but you can also do this as a business. So to this conversation, we're focusing on building business credit. So what we love about Credit Strong is that you have the opportunity to have a lender that allows you to, as a business owner, that allows you to build payment history on a large bank loan without paying interest. So that's kind of cool. And so Credit Strong Business offers actually 25-month or a 50-month 0% interest rate credit builder account. So you have two options. I'll go later on. I'll go in depth into those two options, but you only have two options: 25 months or 50 months. And a credit builder account, this is your money. So you basically are saving your money. I'll explain what it means later on, but basically you're saving your money through Credit Strong, and you're building business credit at the same time. What happens here is that basically a Credit Strong business credit builder account is actually a credit builder loan with a 0% interest rate. Okay, you pay a one-time fee though. You pay a one-time fee. The fee will depend on the loan amount. Okay, and so you make 25 or 50 monthly payments. 100% of every monthly payment builds your company's savings. You pay no interest, and you unlock your savings in 25 or 50 months, depending on what you choose to actually go for. So here's the approach here. When we think about Credit Strong, first of all, is Credit Strong a lender? Is it Credit Strong a direct lender? Is it a bank? Credit Strong for a business is actually a product of Austin Capital Bank, member FDIC. So the loan proceeds are locked in an FDIC insured savings account to secure the credit builder loan until it is repaid, and loan proceeds are unlocked when the loan is closed or repaid in full. Okay. Now, why should you build business credit for your company in the first place? Well, the thing is that when you think about your business, whether you have an LLC, an LLP, or a C corporation or an S corporation, you actually, if you have no business credit, it's kind of complicated to actually get credit from a lender, a business lender, right? Now, SBA loans, for that matter, SBA loans are actually the gold standard of small business loans. And with an SBA loan, your company can obtain operating funds with favorable rates and long repayment terms of up to 25 years, something that you will never get through a regular lender such as a bank or credit union. So if you get 25 years, think about it. You are basically minimizing what? You are minimizing the repayment window. You are minimizing the required monthly payments and maximizing your financial stability and also your financial flexibility. Why? Because if you borrow, let's say if you borrow $100,000 and the repayment window is 10 years, the amount of monthly payment will be way more than if you had 25 years, right? One thing for sure. So if you were to go with SBA loans, the problem is if you don't have good business credit, you are toast. Because the SBA, by the way, SBA is Small Business Administration. The SBA requires a FICO SBSS credit score for every SBA loan approval. So if you ever want to get approved for an SBA loan, you'll need a FICO score or a FICO SBSS credit score for your company of at least 155, but most likely 160 to 180. Think about it. Now, FICO SBSS scores range from 0 to 300. So that's actually the delta I want you to really think about. Okay. And so a FICO SBSS score has three main components: your personal credit profile, your company's business credit profile, and current financial metrics and history for your company. So if you don't have a business credit profile, your FICO SPSS score will be lower because what? It will be calculated only using your personal credit and your company's financials. So by establishing and building a strong business credit profile for your company, you will increase your FICO SPSS score and your chances to be approved for an SBA loan, among others. You can be approved for a regular loan too. Okay, so that's kind of important to really think about. So let's talk about the options here. Basically, you have two options. That's a little earlier, right? So you can choose from 25 month or 50 month. So you have two account options. So when we talk about I want to first talk to you about the 25-month business credit builder account. So you have a one-time fee, you have a monthly payments, and you have those amounts depend on the amount of the credit that you are building. So if you're looking to build $5,000 in business credit, you have a one-time fee of $349. The monthly payment is $200. If you want to build $10,000 in business credit, you have a one-time fee of $549, and the monthly payment is actually $400. If you want to build business credit of $25,000, you have a one-time fee of $749, and the monthly fee is actually $1,000. By the way, for $549 is $400. Okay, $400 for the $25,000. This is actually $1,000, and basically, if you want to build business credit of $50,000, you have a one-time fee of $999, and the monthly payment is $2,000, which makes sense because 2,000 times 25 monthly payments, that's basically $50,000. Now, of course, this is not charging you. This lender is not charging you any interest, but they're taking the interest up front anyway. I mean, the one-time fee is there to actually account for the interest when you think about it. So, what are the pros and cons here when you think about the 25-month business credit builder account? The pros first, you have 100% of every monthly payment builds savings and payment history. 0% interest rate credit builder loan, no interest is charged. You can build 25 months of payment history for a financial trade line. You can build a large amount of credit in a short amount of time, and you have a shorter payment commitment than 15-month account. What about the minuses here? Well, you have a higher monthly payments than 15-month accounts. You can build less payment history than 15-month accounts. And by the way, the one-time fee, it's basically interest. I mean, yes, Credit Strong wants to convince you that they're not charging interest, but they're actually taking cash upfront anyways. And that's a lot of cash, by the way. Let's talk now about the 50-month business credit builder account. This is the second option that you have with Credit Strong. So basically, at the amount of credit build of $5,000, you are paying $349, and the monthly payment is $100. For amount of credit builds $10,000, you have a monthly payment of $200 and the one-time fee of $549. The amount of credit build of $25,000, you have a one-time fee of $749, and you are paying every month $500. And an amount of credit build of $50,000, you have to pay every month $1,000, and the monthly fee is $999. It's kind of similar to the 25-month business credit builder option. So, what are the pros and cons of this option here? So, the pluses first. You have 100% of every monthly payment that builds savings and payment history. It's kind of similar to the 25-month. The only difference is that the amounts are lower because the repayment window is actually longer, right? You have 0% interest rate credit builder loan. No interest is ever charged. That's for sure. You are building 50 months of payment history for a financial trade line. That's kind of cool. That will affect your not only your FICO SBSS business credit score, but also your PAYDES score, your Equifax score, business score, but also your Experian business credit score. You are able to build a large amount of credit with a small monthly payments, and you also have lower, as I said a little earlier, lower monthly payments than the 25-month accounts. What about the minuses here? When you think about Credit Strong, you do have a longer monthly payment commitment than 25-month accounts, so something to really think about. You are able to build cash reserves savings slower than the 25-month accounts. So that's actually the flip side of this scenario. And also, as I said a little earlier, even though Credit Strong is trying to tell you, trying to convince you that they're not charging the interest rate, they are taking money up front. They're charging you a fee up front. So the one-time fee, in our view, represents interest, even though they don't want to call it that way. It's still a fee that you are paying right away, as opposed to paying this over 50 months or 25 months for that matter. So when we think about building business credit with Credit Strong, it's important to really understand that all credit builder accounts include a 0% interest rate credit builder loan, right? They're not charging you over the month, over the years, or no, they're just charging you up front. So there's no interest charged on the amortization of the loan, okay? And they will report a 25 or a 50-month bank issued commercial installment loan. By the way, as I said, Credit Strong itself is not a bank, but they're affiliated with another bank. So that bank will report to the credit bureau, to the business credit bureaus, that you are actually having a commercial installment loan. So they will report this to Equifax Business, to Experian Business, and also to Dun & Bradstreet. And so they will report a bank issued financial trade line account. So that will be very good for you. That will elevate your business credit profile. They will also report an account and payment activity to the major business credit bureaus, including, the three that I gave you, but also PayNet and SBFE. So SBFE, Small Business Financial Exchange. And you also basically, with this business credit score sort of model, you are able to receive a free monthly Equifax Business Delinquency Financial Score grade. So that's kind of cool in terms of beefing up your profile vis-a-vis Equifax Business Credit Score. And even better, this credit builder account can be canceled at any time for any reason with no fee or penalty. They're taking their money up front anyway, so Credit Strong is fine if for any reason you want to cancel things away because maybe you're having financial problems, you having cash inflow or cash shortages, and you just want to really want to breathe a little bit. If you want to breathe a little bit, no problem, and Credit Strong will be there with you. They'll reimburse your cash. Just expect the refund to happen within 1 to 7 days. The cash is not refunded right away, so it's something to really think about. Let me give you the taxes here. When you think about Credit Strong business credit, you have to really understand that this is one of the easiest and most reliable ways to establish and build a large financial trade line for your company. That's based on what we have seen. Now, of course, there are two types of business credit, right? If you listen to this show, that's because you're interested in building business credit. Maybe you have an LLC, LLP, LLC, S corporation, C corporation, and what have you. And normally there are two types of business credit. You have financial trade lines and you have vendor trade lines. Vendor trade lines are also called net 30 accounts. So financial trade lines, think about extensions of credit from a bank or financing company. You can also have extensions of credit from a credit union. Okay. So for example, when you have a line of credit, a working capital loan, or you can have, for instance, equipment financing. Okay. And vendor trade lines are extensions of credit from a merchant or supplier. For example, 210 or net 30 terms, or even paying an invoice. So that's kind of important to think about. And I want to show you right now, basically, when you think about Credit Strong business credit, I want to show you what they have in terms of their products. Okay, they have what they call Magnum, Revolve, and Install. And so if for any reason you're not interested in this 25-month or 50-month sort of revolver credit builder account, you can go for those three, one of those three products here: the Magnum, the Revolve, and the Install. Now the Magnum has the largest long-term impact. As you can see on the screen, basically Credit Strong is telling you that you might increase your FICO score by 86 points. The Revolve, you might increase your credit score by 62 points, and the Install 45 points. So something to really think about, what works for you and what doesn't work for you. One thing for sure, basically, you want to build business credit for your company. with its EIN for any of the following entity types. We'll put this on the screen. So LLC, S corporation, C corporation, general partnership. You also have it. You also have the derivatives when it comes to a partnership. So you have a LP. You also have LLLP. So LLLP, limited liability. You also have limited liability. So partnership. And one thing I want to say also is that if you are a sole proprietor, you can build a large amount of personal credit for business purposes with Magnum from Credit Strong. So that's kind of cool. And you can build from $2,000 up to $30,000 of personal credit, starting at just $25 per month. So let's talk about how does a Credit Strong Business Credit Builder account work. So things are pretty straightforward, okay? What you have to do here is that you just have to apply for an account. So applying for an account actually takes about 5 minutes. So you want to enter your basic personal and company information. There is no hard pull on your personal or business credit. So number 2, you want to select a plan. So select a credit builder account that fits your objective and budget. And an installment loan financial trade line is open in your company's name and reported to the major business credit bureaus using your company's EIN, establishing a credit profile for your business in the first place. And next, you want to start building credit. So make on-time monthly payments. Your payment history is actually reported to the major business credit bureaus, building your company's credit history and cash reserves, aka savings, right? Because this is your money. A credit builder account, this is your money. And once you're done, unlock your savings. So every monthly payment builds payment history and savings, so you can unlock savings at maturity or cancel anytime with no penalty. I want to really insist on that. There's no penalty because basically Credit Strong is making their money off of you at the very beginning anyway, okay? And if you are interested in this product, it's better that you contact the Credit Strong. Their number 833-850-0850, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central. Now, one thing for sure, is this product worth it? Definitely. If you are in the market and you are a business and you want to build business credit and you have enough cash inflows and you want to really park the cash somewhere, at the same time you want to build business credit, Credit Strong is really is a good opportunity, especially because they are affiliated with an FDIC insured bank, right? So that's kind of cool because when you think about it, your money and your personal information are safe and secure. You are getting your cash up to $250,000, which is the maximum limit that the FDIC insures on individual accounts. But hey, listen, if the maximum you're given to a Credit Strong is $50,000, you bet that you are covered. You are well covered anyway. So that's really fantastic. So in conclusion to this conversation, I spoke to you about building business credit with Credit Strong. I give you the general considerations, the approach, the options, the tactics, and now the conclusion. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.